got them in? That's them. They got a very hard blue edge. I see what they mean by baby. Like if you see newborn baby eyes, that's kind of what it's like. There's not a lot of, you know, irises, they have that line, the lines. But these don't really have that. They're just solid color. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Get some of that on my face. Oh, it's still a little drippy. This is a nice texture. It's quite thick. I didn't end up as gross and sweaty yesterday as I expected because we had a different member of staff in who was like, I'll do that. I'll do the hot sweaty job. And I said, okay, you do it. I got to look nice all day instead. So that was cool. Although it did come with a whole side of internal brain chatter because they did that job a lot faster than me, than I usually do it. And that just hit my competition buttons. And I was like, wow, what's he doing that I can't do? What's he doing? How's he doing it? What's his method? What's his process? How is he able to get that done quicker than I could? And, you know, usually this is a job that would, depending on, because it's stock stuff. So depending on what we get in, I would get it done, you know, within 3 to 5 hours. And if there's a lot, then I would be able to process it all and then have the next day to get it all put out into the store. So it can be quite a bit, but I try to, you know, get it clear. But he had it done within a few hours, you know, 2 hours. And I'm just like, jealous. Oh, why? How? What did you do? I need to know what you did because I want to make myself do it as you know, in that type of time frame. And you know, there's one voice in my head that's like, you're just not good enough. You can't do it like that. That's not, you know, you can't compete. You can't. One voice, it's like, well, you just can't compete with a 30-year-old man. And this voice is like, well, yeah, that's true. And I shouldn't be expected to. I should be expected to be able to perform the same tasks as a young, healthy 30-year-old man. Because I'm not. I'm a 54-year-old woman who's other physical issues, you know? I can't actually perform at that level. Now, that shouldn't come to my detriment. I can still do the job. I just can't do it that fast. And I felt, you know, like I was judging myself, which I shouldn't do. But then I project that out, and I think other people are judging my performance in the same way. And I know they're not. I know they're not. And then I think, well, if they are, you know, they're not being fair. Like, I'm not being fair on myself. I know that. I know that. But then they're not being fair either, if that's their rationale. Old lady can't do it as fast as 30-year-old. We should get rid of old lady. Which is where, you know, my thoughts are checking. Did I even say what that was? Sorry, that's just the MCO Beauty Flawless Glow. It doesn't do much except add a shine on the face. So yeah, that was a part of my yesterday, and I was doing okay with the thoughts. These types of things will just rattle around my head, and I have to argue back with them. I can't just let the negative thoughts take over. Sorry, that's the Wednesday contour palette. I'm just dipping into here. I've got to, you know, try and just bring it to a realistic instead of just beat myself up with paranoia and think, oh, they're trying to get rid of me. They're trying to get rid of me. They're not trying to get rid of me. I am very good at my job in lots of ways, and my physical strength and ability to process deliveries as efficiently as a young, fit, and healthy 30-year-old man is, I think it should be, graded on a scale. Yeah. I can get the job done in my work day. I just can't get it done as fast as he can. And you can tell, I'm still trying to convince myself that that's okay, that's an okay thing. But, I had a bit of a doozy yesterday. And I could tell, like, I always take my ADHD meds in the morning. And sometimes, most of the time, they'll wear off at about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I have a partial dose that I can take in the afternoon that just gets me through till about 6 or 7 o'clock. And I haven't needed it for quite a while, but yesterday the thoughts were just on top to the point where it was starting to distract me from other things at work. And I said, you need to go take your afternoon dose. And I didn't, and I really wish I had. I should have listened to that mother voice in my head saying, you should just go take care of that so that you can turn this noise off in your head. I got stuck in my head, and I hate it. I hate when it happens. So today, I'm gonna just take a step back, focus on what I am good at and what I can achieve, and not worry so hard. In fact, my whole thing recently has been not like rush, go, go, go. For one, it was really increasing my stress levels. This constant need to show that I am still a relevant, capable employee despite my age and physical limitations. And it's not like I have much. Like I get a sore back sometimes. I get stiff knees, things like that. Things that happen to a lot of older people. Normal wear and tear crap. I'm just gonna go into this darker shade. I don't know why, I just love this palette for eyeshadow with blue eyes. I think if you have natural blue eyes, you just have to have this and use it as an eyeshadow palette. It is amazing. Old karate injuries. I've had several broken toes. My feet have arthritis. My hands have arthritis. You can see my joints are chronish, right? I have fused discs in my lower back. I wear the experience of my life quite overtly. That color really brings out those contacts. Look at that. If you've got eyes of this kind of blue, ooh, that's your friend right there. Look at that. You don't need a black, you need a smoky plum. I do like my job. Don't think that I don't. It's a great job. In fact, the job keeps me a lot more physically strong and healthy than anything I've ever had before. I am active, I get all of my required steps in a day. I get, I am, a strong physical person. I'm a little chubby as well, but that's because I like cake. Got this burgundy eyeliner. I think that will go quite nice. I don't usually do this. I do not have the steadiest hand for this type of thing. I'm literally holding my arm. And I've got one eye that cooperates and another one that blinks. Yeah, that'll do. Sorry, that one is, it's by an Aussie brand called Models Prefer. It's got this nice little silicone grip, so you actually get a good grip on there. Does it have a sharpener on the end? No. Where's a smudger brush? There's one. Oh no, there's holographic shimmer on there. Well, now I gotta make them match. It's just because I have to clean my brushes. we'll just have holographic shimmer underneath. I may as well just add it to the top as well. Right, I think that leftover shimmer is actually from that new Anthemy palette that I've got. And I think it was that one, which is just a nice little holographic mix. It comes off kind of like that. Look at that. It's such a pretty shade, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Gets you in the happies. All right, that's the best copper I've got. So I'm gonna try that. Get a different brush. Just pop on there. Oh, sorry, that is the Garden Variety palette from ColourPop. Don't know if they still make that one. Probably not. It's what kind of warmer flash. Yeah, it's just not the copper impact that I'm looking for. I just gotta be careful I don't end up looking like, you know, I've got a black eye or I haven't slept in a week. Cat has to sit at my desk and clean his butt. And it's like, get out of my spot. The one like foot and a half meter space that I have in front of my computer, and he's like, this is my space. I'm like, oh. He's just so rude. I mean, he just sits there and he demands that I hug him and pay attention to him, which is fine. You know, I get it. I used to park my ass right in front of the television so that my parents would pay attention to me. So, you know, I get it. That eye's messy, but I can fix it. I just need to blend it out. Need a good old fluffy brush. Oops, one without hair on it. I mean, my hair on it. That's just a Refer 01. Just soften those edges. Do 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 do. Just gonna get the House Labs concealer. Just a little bit there, there, there. A little bit there, just to brighten. Get the hair out the face. I just had a shower, so my hair's just air drying. Should probably get it out of my face now that it's a little bit more wispy and in the way. Now I'll just give it a little bit of lift at the root when it's done. Do, 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 do. Just start down here because I don't need it to be as concentrated, so this is where I'll blend it out more, make it very sheer. And it plays pretty nice with that MCO Beauty Flawless whatevers, shiny face stuff. And here I'll just pat and blend across. And just tidy the edge of the eye a little. I think I put a little too much on the outer bit there. So that's the Maybelline Express Brow. That's just a taupe. It's very light. It's enough to fill in the few little gaps that I've got without making it look like an overly groomed brow. Just going back in with that. Go for that lightest brown and just do a little contour right here. I don't want to end up looking like I've got sideburns. So I just go in there with like a big fluff brush. Just fluff it back out. Just a little bit. So, Refer 20R, Man Eater. I'll be right back. All right, that's done. It does just make it look so much nicer when you add that little bit of blush. Mascara, sorry, I'm holding blush. I should do this before I hit play. There we go. Oh, my brushes are gross. So mascara really does make a big difference, yeah. Just kind of ties everything in. I think it even hides the little mistakes. I'm going to add some blush. I'm going with the Singe Beauty with Risky Raisin. It's that kind of. I think it'll work nice with the plummy eye. This one has kind of a warm undertone on it too. That was way too much. A little does a lot. Let me just fix that spot. I've got an aggressive blusher that I never use, but it's good for fixing errors like that. And by aggressive, I mean the bristles are way too stiff. It's like horsehair. I don't even know where that's from. Oh, it's an Eco Tools one. I've had it for years and I hardly ever use it. And it hurts. It actually like stabs you in the face. Stabs me in the face. Stabs me in the face. But it's, I don't know, it's a good kind of smudger, I guess. You have, make errors like I did. A highlighter today. This one is from Ramen D. This one's by Ramen D. They have two. One is pink, one is sand. So that's the sand one. And I just need a little bit, but it's very pretty. And my whole face is shiny. I know. Oop. Just going in with that MCO Beauty powder. Just in the center. Now the highlight shows up more. Just a tiny amount here. Just to hide. These are now just leftover scars. This is all healed up finally. Just going with a little bit of lippy. This is from Dramo. It's one of their hydrating mousse ones. Yeah, they're matte. I kind of like the really thin, thinly applied blotted look. I don't like a harsh lip line, but I will spread it right to the natural lip line. Not the color line, but like the ridge of my lip. I think that makes my lips look nicer. Here we go. And then perfume. I think I'm gonna go with my Le Labo dupe today. So this is just from Palermo, which is a big dupe house here in Australia. You can find them at the malls. This is a dupe of Le Labo Thé Noir 29. I actually prefer the dupe over the original. The original has a note in it that I don't like. It's a note that lasts from first spray through hours later. It's an eau de parfum. It's very strong. I don't need a lot, but it's such a sweet, out in a rainforest kind of smell. I don't know. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. But that is me. I now look pretty and now smell pretty, and I'm about to go slay my day. So you all have yourselves a lovely day yourselves. You've been gearing up for your weekend. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Thank you for hanging out with me.